I'm doing want to try something different. You know, like most people do unboxings that are new big collector's editions of games and all that, but I very rarely get these big collector's editions, and if I do buy them new, it was long before I did this. And I usually buy them pre-owned. Like the last one I bought was like Uncharted 4 Thieves End, the big statue one. So I'll do a video on that at some point, but this is just like a wee tester video to see how it goes. So I'm just having a look at some older collector's editions to have a look at. See, I've not looked. How often do you pull them down from the shelf and have a swatch through the box and see what's in them? So I'm going to have a look at one, have a look at what I got with it, then think back and think to myself, was it worth what I paid for it? I don't know what that was. I'll look at that later. Don't know what made that noise. So the game we're going to be looking at today is Arkham City Collector's Edition for the PS3. So I got the version here that came with the black and white Batman statue. So it was made by Rocksteady. It was a 3D compatible game. I have played it in 3D. It is great in 3D. It was a 15, so it's a decent box, pretty heavy. So let's see what you get inside here. So it shows you what you get in here. It shows you a pretty cool picture of Batman. This is sliding down. So on the back is the basic box art cover that you get in the back of the basic box of the game. Yep. Then you've got a cool black and white and green picture of the Joker, which I quite like. So it's a bit of annoying to open this, so as you'll see, I've always hated this. So you've got to slide this up, and then it all kind of drops apart. So let's just shove this to the side. It's a bit dusty, so I'm going to have to clean that. You can show us how long it's been sitting there. So let's just adjust, and we can have a look. So apologise if the sound's going weird, but forgot to set this up properly before I started filming. So there's that bit that was sliding down. So yeah, I'll just set that to the side. So as you can see, the first thing you notice is the cool box that comes out, but clearly the most eye-catching thing is the Batman statue, which has never actually been out of the box. You can still see the cable ties holding it in place, but I love this statue. The detail on this statue is beast, and just look at the texture on his suit. The detail, and come on, focus, there we go. And his face, there we go. Actually, it looks like the Batman from the game. The detail in his, I was going to say crotch there, but I meant to say utility belt. That's the base, even says Arkham City on it, if the light will catch it. Yeah, so I love this statue. It is fantastic. So another thing you get in here is, well, I didn't actually get this with the game. This was a promo thing they were giving away. I'll have a look at this in a minute. The shop had a wee pile of these if you pre-ordered the game. I don't think they get as many pre-orders as I was expecting, so they just gave me one. So first thing is we'll look at this wee drawer. This wee drawer pulls out. So inside you get a copy of Batman Gotham Knight on Blu-ray, which is actually a pretty decent film. It's kind of like a bunch of mini animated movies set between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, which are kind of canon, kind of not canon. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm also sure it comes with a few of the animated series on Blu-ray as well. Let's have a look. So yep, it comes with Heart of Ice and I Am the Night, Legends of the Night. And this was before there was even any Blu-ray of the Batman animated series, so I really liked that when it came. So we put the wee drawer back in there. So it's quite well presented, this collector's edition, I'll get that. So in the back here you pull out an art book. So it's the Batman Arkham City art book, so it gives you all the concept art of the game, character designs, like there's a big Arkham logo. And let's get some wee snippets from people. There's Solomon Grundy. Oh, I love Solomon Grundy in this game, it's such a good boss fight. But look at that art, man. Fantastic. This game could be in black and white and it would still look fantastic. Just look at the art here. My only problem with this wee book is the book could be bigger, so we can get bigger concept pieces, because I hate these wee miniature art books that you get. So you just get these wee double splash pages of characters. There's Robin looking all grumpy. The Joker. So that's a pretty cool picture of Joker. This has been that long since I flipped through this. I don't remember this art, but there's some alternate designs of the Joker for the game. Don't really care for that one. Don't care for it at all. So yeah, some Joker goons. The Penguin, Harvey Dent, Two-Face. So I remember that from promos for the game. You've got the cool concept art for Two-Face. I'm not sure what that's all about. Half Iron Mask, kinda cool, but I do like the bump face look better. Mr. Freeze, one of the best boss fights I've ever done in a computer game. I love that boss fight. And there's my boy, the Riddler. I love the Riddler, my favourite comic book character of all time. Oh, I love him. So, I would love one of those Riddler trophies. I would love that. I would love one just for the background there, one of the neon lights. It's great. I love even when I don't remember that from the game. That might have been an idea that they had. So yeah, you've got all these cool little concept art pieces. This is like background stuff now. But the thing about this art book is at the back you had this disc swap. That's where the game was. So clearly if I wanted to play this game, every time I wanted to play it, I had to pull this thing apart, like slide the thing up. Didn't need to take that statue out, but I had to slide the thing up, everything went bloop. Then I had to pull the book out, get the disc out. So I couldn't be bothered with that. So I did what any normal person would do. I printed off a sleeve and turned out better than what CEX is doing these days. Look at that. Look, just like the back of the box. So put a disc in there and any... Yeah, I honestly forgot that was there. So I've even got a wee cheat code here. What's this cheat code for? Enter main menu to use any costume in new game. So yeah. Old school cheat code. That was me. I didn't even remember doing that. Even shoved the booklet in here, and I'm pretty sure all my DLC. There we go. Got the. Did I get that? I've got the soundtrack. Honestly forgot I've got the soundtrack. Honestly forgot. And then with the Dark Knight Returns skin. Then with the Catwoman download. So that was the stuff that came with this collector's edition. So that was cool. There's no point in trying to use that code, by the way. I used that years ago. But I forgot that I got it through this. So that's what I did, because there's no point in making through all that just to get to the game. That irritated me then, and thinking back, that irritates me now. So let's have a look at this wee promo thing that the shop just gave me. So I got this from Amazon, so I didn't even get this in a shop. I just happened in a shop one day talking to the guy behind the counter about the game, and he mentioned they had these cool things, and I was like, I can have one, is that any bother? So it looks cool like that. So Arkham City. It's got a cool way of holding itself shut. So inside you've got like little character postcards. So it's all like the stuff we've seen in the book basically. But they're pretty cool. But they're actual postcards, so you could use them, but nope, not using them. So let me just think back. So when this came out, I paid, what did I pay for this? I paid about £60 for this brand new. For this coming out. Did this come in the drawer? Does this fit in the drawer? No, it doesn't fit in the drawer. It must have just been sitting under the statue. Anyway, so I paid about £60 for this. Thinking back, was it worth it? So I'm going to say, right off the top of my head, it was worth it. Because that statue alone is beasting. It's an absolutely beasting statue. I love it. So it feels a bit plasticky, but the detail on it is fantastic. And the overall presentation of the boxes are great, other than the annoyance to get the game. See if this wee bit's just slid out. If you pull this up, see if you just had to pull this up slightly and pull the drawer out, that and get the game, that wouldn't have bothered me. But the whole having to get the book out and everything, that's why I printed off my own sleeve and made my own game case. So that's Arkham City. I'm going to say that was worth what I paid for it. That was like the only proper collector's edition I've ever bought, brand new on day of release. So that was a good day. Good wee weekend I took off work to play that game. Fantastic. So the other collector's editions that you're going to see, I haven't paid full price. I've got them cheap. I've got a God of War limited edition. I did buy brand new. The date came out, but that doesn't really count. That's not collector's edition. It doesn't really come with anything fancy, other than the fancy box, as you'll see in another video. So if you like this kind of thing, I'll do more of these and look at stuff that I've already got. But if I do buy new stuff, I'll obviously do an unboxing of that. But I'm just wanting to do stuff that I've already got and see, looking back, was it worth it? Do I wish I never bought it? Stuff like that. Because I don't trade my stuff in. So if I've got it, I've got it. So thank you for watching. That's the Batman Arkham City Collector's Edition. And have a good one. Don't forget to subscribe and all that nonsense. Share with your pals and all that jazz. Have a good one.